What is up, Arson fans? Welcome to the very first episode of a brand new series we got rolling out right here. Rewind Through Time. That's right. We have put our minds together and built a time machine. You heard me right. He knows it.
We worked all night long on this. I had to work a regular job today, and all through the entire night, I didn't sleep any. My brother here didn't sleep any. We were up all night long building a time machine.
And we've done it. We have done it. We have built a time travel device. However, there is not a glitch, because it's kind of what we built it for, but some about this time machine. It can only travel to dates of wrestling shows, movie premieres, various pop culture type things is apparently all that we're allowed to time travel to.
It's really strange.
And only stay for the duration of said wrestling show or what have you. So that's interesting.
Yeah, we can't really explore or, win the lottery
or
become millionaires or really affect any kind of, space-time continuum.
We're not going to kill your family.
No. We're not. We can't go back and stop Hitler. No. We can't do anything like that. But what we can do is go back to very special times in history and entertain the hell out of you.
Oh, that we can. And that's what we're going to do. We've decided to create the time board, the Arson time board, which is going to have dates and shows. We're going to throw a dart and see which date we get. And we're going to just, post up a bunch of those. This one's going to be for wrestling. We're going to do some of these, as we said, movies and what have you. But throw up a bunch of wrestling shows and see where we end up. We're going to come back to the time machine here, the Arson time machine right here. We're going to enter the date. We're going to head there, watch that show, come back through time, and tell you what we thought about it, tell you what's going on, ins and outs, funny stuff, good, bad.
We haven't tested this yet either, so hopefully we don't get discombobulated.
Why would we
in
test
time. Yeah, we're an Arson.
Why would we test
But also, we think we nailed it the first time.
Oh, I have no doubt.
Which is key.
I have no doubt.
I'm excited.
All right, so we're going to get over to the Arson time board and see where we're going, and we'll be right back. All right, Arson Fizans, we're back from the Arson time board, and we have a date. We have a date and a location. Date and location. Stevie, do you know where we're going? You know where we're going.
I do.
All right, we are headed to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, May 26th, 1997.
The height of
ECW. That's right. We are headed to Pittsburgh for an episode. We have
hardcore TV taping.
That's right. Hardcore TV taping.
It's gonna be good stuff.
We hope.
Well, we hope. Yeah. I didn't see it live. I don't know if I've ever seen this episode, honestly, but
not that I'm aware.
We're gonna see better than the episode though, because we're gonna go there. They're gonna take our tickets. We're gonna go and sit in a seat somewhere in Pittsburgh.
I don't have tickets.
Oh wait.
Oh, we're going.
We'll just end up there. Well,
you don't pay to go to shows.
That's true. Actually, I haven't paid in many years to actually attend a show. So.
All right. Nonetheless, we have the Arson input device, the Arson time machine, and we're ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready, baby.
You ready? Let's do this thing. May 26th, 1997.
This thing's starting to rumble a little bit.
What's that smell? Smells like fire. Are we ready? It smells like fire.
Maybe we shouldn't.
It's burning.
Maybe we shouldn't.
There we go! We did it!
Are we in the studio? Yeah, we're back. We're back.
Where'd you get that hat?
Back in the studio. Huh?
Where'd you get that hat? You did not have that hat when we left or during the show.
That's true. How would this have generated on my...
Ow, top.
Ow! Oh my god. We made it successfully to and fro May 26, 1997.
We did it.
And I got some gentleman's hat.
It's a nice hat.
That was a nice hat. But that kind of leads to the question: how, did we do anything in time that can't be undone?
We just watched wrestling.
It's a good show. It's a really good show. I had fun. The one thing I've always wanted to do in my life, and being a hardcore wrestling fan my whole life, is see a live ECW show.
Yeah, we did it.
And we did it.
Know.
And all thanks to a night of hard work, really.
I know. It's not
Building this thing.
still hot.
It's really hot. Some steam coming off the back of it.
But
It's fine. We could probably use it again right now if we wanted. We really could. Maybe not, though. Maybe we should just, Oh, God!
Don't touch it.
All right.
Don't worry.
All right.
Hey there, we're there. Joey Styles and Rick Rude were there because they started this thing off, Stevie.
They opened the show. It was hot. The crowd was, anybody that's seen an old ECW show, it was exactly what we expected going in.
They were a large crowd.
A large crowd, and they were rowdy as hell in Pittsburgh. And, Joey Styles and Rick Rude opened up in the ring. Classic, welcome to the ECW show.
Rick Rude dropping some innuendos out, of course.
Tons of innuendos, like extremely. And this was a TV taping. I know that Hardcore TV was in, selected markets, but at the same time, I don't know how far they could have went on some of the stuff that Rick Rude was saying. I mean, Joe Styles sold it like he always did, but yeah, there was some. I mean, it's 1997, and we live in 20 years ago. Yeah. And I was still shocked with some of the things that Rick Rude was saying live. So. But, I mean, they opened pretty hot, and then from there, Matt?
Yeah, from there we went on. I took a few notes along with us. We opened with some Dudley boys in the ring.
The Dudley boys were the first ones out. They had a lot of heat. This is 1997.
Of course they did.
ECW Dudley boys, and with Joel Gertner, who was Joel Gertner.
Very much so. At this point, yeah, he was.
What was the quote? Our favorite quote, man?
He introduced them as and this may not be completely accurate, but it's close. The World Intercontinental United States Western States Heritage Tag Team Champions.
We popped pretty hard for that.
They weren't even the current ECW.
They weren't even the ECW champions. They didn't have any titles currently, but they had those titles according to Joel Gertner. But yeah,
they were beautiful.
Those are universal champions.
In Joel's head, they were beautiful belts.
Whoa! Again, do you think that? I mean, I know it was just something Joel Gertner was saying. Did we mess with time a little bit there? Where were these titles? I don't know.
It's worth it. It's worth a Google.
I don't know.
Anyway, we saw them take on Spike Dudley, dissension in the family at this point in time, and he was teaming up with Mikey Whipwreck.
It was really. Honestly, it was a brutal match. I mean, Spike Dudley takes a pounding, unlike anybody else, and probably next to Mikey Whipwreck. This is a little bit of a jobber beatdown dream team. And not even throwing the word jobber out there to say it.
Mikey got a shine in.
They both look great, actually, and honestly, one of my favorite things ever in wrestling is Bubba Ray Dudley selling for specifically Spike Dudley. They have chemistry that very few people have. Like they work really, really good together. And when Bubba Ray wants to give him something, man, it looks really good. Lots of brutal bumpage in this match. This thing was in the whole night. Unprotected chair shot after unprotected chair shot.
Some of the from the arena there, they were folding chairs, but like yellow plastic folding chairs.
And they took some brutal shots with those too.
Yeah, metal and those throughout the evening we were there.
No discrimination in the chair usage at all.
No, it's hard to watch.
But
a little bit.
After a really good match. Yeah, they nailed the 3D on Spike Dudley out of nowhere. After a brutal chair shot on the outside to Mikey.
Of course.
And which we saw really up close and personal, which was awesome. I mean, I was popping pretty hard. And, the Dudley boys took that one home.
And then we saw Big Dick. We saw Big Dick.
Big Dick Dudley.
Oh, Big Dick Dudley. We saw Big Dick Dudley.
Big Dick Dudley.
He came out to get in on the attack. And, of course, then Big Dick and Balls showed up.
Big Dick and Balls. They both they came out one after the other.
Of course, as they would. And Big Dick was choke slamming everyone.
He was. Big Dick was choking.
He chokes. Big Dick choke slammed Balls. Only in ECW, kids.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, actually.
But that's how that went down. It was fun. Lots of obviously sexual innuendos flying.
More unprotected, brutal steel chair shots this time from Balls Mahoney. And this is mid 1997, and Balls Mahoney's just now starting to really come into his own and take off a little bit.
Yeah.
He's still got like the shorter hair. He hasn't really even developed into the cut off shorts
He
yet.
was over though.
He was over though. Yeah, man. The fans already loved his style of brutality, and
then he ended up dropped some hot fire on the microphone. Honestly,
he cut a good promo, man.
It was a very odd promo, however, because it was him announcing that he had a beer.
Very odd match coming up.
Budweiser, Dad beer, as it's known here in the Arson compound.
A single, ice cold.
Yes, one single 12-ounce domesticated cold one, and he said it's an open challenge for anyone who would like to fight
down
me
the gauntlet
for this beer and set it in the middle of the ring.
So guess who shows up?
Oh, who would show up? The Sandman.
The Sandman.
Mind you,
the hardcore icon.
with a 6-pack of beer on him at least.
He at least drank and spewed and thrashed a 6-pack of Budweiser coming down to the ring to face a man for a single dad beer. It was hilarious. And we got some of that beer on us, though, man.
Oh, yeah.
I did not make it to where I got a little bit actually poured into my mouth, but it's worth another shot, actually. We might take this thing back to specifically get beer poured in my mouth by the Sandman. Stay tuned.
It's cooling down.
It's
cooling down. Well, this part's stinging like cold. Didn't know that. But yeah, then of course Sandman and Balls absolutely just beat the nation out of each other.
Holy hell! They opened with dueling
chair versus kendo.
A kendo stick versus a steel chair. Battling back and forth until Balls got the first upper hand and now blasts him with a steel chair to the cranium, unprotected. Oh. Sandman already, of course, any ECW fans will know, bleeding profusely before he got into the ring from bashing his own brains out. But they went for probably, 10 minutes? Of just beating the whole out of each other?
Fair. And then we saw the Dudleys come back out to get their revenge on Balls. And that was a brawl that turned in, and then Tommy Dreamer came out. And
it kind of filled up a little bit. Louis Spicoli ran out.
Spicoli came out. And followed by, then the champion came out. Terry Funk. Terry Funk shows up. The Funker.
And not only did he come out, not only does he come out, he comes through the crowd.
He did, of course.
Terry Funk style, baby. World Heavyweight Champion at this time. He had just won the belt, barely legal. And going into this, one of the next shows coming up is actually going to be Stevie Richards, Big Stevie Cool.
Yeah, in the middle, big build up for that.
Blue World Order,
Big
Stevie Richards.
His breakthrough kind of deal.
He was real hot right there in ECW, honestly. But Steve Richards has one of the best super kicks of all time. Honestly, like he was always on point with that, and he nails. He nailed everybody.
He did,
Steve Richards
come out and ended up him Terry's face off.
That was really good too. Yeah, I mean, it was a really fun night overall. ECW in 1997 probably couldn't have got any hotter. I mean, 1998 was a really good year.
Yeah.
1998 arguably might be hotter than 1997, but 1997 in ECW was kind of like the breakthrough moment when they did get pay-per-view and they had the, they were dealing with WWF a little bit there and they had a little bit of help from Vince McMahon financially even, but ECW in 1997 live was a blast.
Absolutely.
If nothing else. And, and Taz was kicking everybody's ass, too. We forgot to mention.
Yeah.
Taz was being Taz.
Of course.
Miserable. I love Taz during this period, though, so that's good stuff. It's not Botchamania Taz in 1997. But, I had a great time. I honestly can't wait to go through time again, and who knows where we're going to go.
That's right.
We don't even know where we're going to go.
We don't know.
It's up to fate. It's up to the board.
That's right. So we're going to let this thing rest up. Still hot and cold a little, but getting better. And we hope you enjoyed this and come back and time travel some more here with the Arson Brothers. You might gain a hat. You don't know what's going to happen. But we're going to do some shows, some cool stuff. Keep it right here. Click subscribe right here to keep up with everything we got going this series. So many series. Lots of cool stuff coming. Lots of stuff rolling out of the minds of the Arson Brothers here in the Arson compound. So thank you very much. Look for us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff. And rewind through time.